Another thing you can do if you plan on coming out tomorrow for the big show, bring your radio, especially FM radio. We have our in-house radio network here at Evergreen Speedway. It's on 101.9 FM, and you can hear all the stuff that's going on, what is coming up out of this booth. Ron and I and Jeremy will be back with you tomorrow, but bring your radio, 101.9 FM, tune in, and you guys will be able to hear everything. It kind of really enhances your experience here at the racetrack. Also want to thank Sherry Garber, and she is with Speed51.com. She's doing live updates all across the planet. Sherry Garber is on Speed 51, and a great website. Boy, I tell you, Bob Gilmer and that group have just done a phenomenal job. All right, here they come. They're getting lined up. It will be Chuck Richard and Roger Drake on the front row, Chad Fitzpatrick and Ron Fritzley in row 2. Carl Davidson, Steve Kuntz make up row 3. Zach Bristol and John McCord on row 4. Daryl Latowski, Kenny Erickson, Josh LaPlante, Pat Fisher, Gene Mullane, Mike Marcolo. Here we go. Chuck Richard directing it hard into turn number 1. And he moves up just a little bit, but on the outside, Roger Drake, he knows his way around. He's been track champion here many times in that number 1 car. Pulls off about 1.5 car lengths as they go into turn number 3, but Lurker is right behind him. Here comes that Fitzpatrick kid, and he's going to be really challenging for the lead here very shortly. Where's our buddy, Ron Fritzley? He comes across the line in a good spot. The air driver is going to be doing it right. I'm telling you what, Roger Drake in that number 1 car, absolutely one of my favorite people out here. Chad Fitzpatrick, there's a really strong relationship right there. Roger Drake and Chad Fitzpatrick, and as you had mentioned earlier, Sean Fitzpatrick, Chad's dad, and Roger go back years. And they are just having a blast out there. Bill was talking to Well, they're running a little 8-inch tire, or Hoosier tire on these cars, and they're getting around the corner real good. But look at that 85 car, our new track record holder, is really challenging now for that 3rd position as they come up at turn number 4. Side by side as they come on down. Looks like they're real even power-wise. 85 cars got it by about a car length, and that's Daryl Latowski. Now Latowski has moved himself up into the 3rd position as he's just a little bit behind Fitzpatrick. He's almost a second behind to see if he can pick it up just a little bit. The front 2 guys are only within 4 tenths of a second now, as Roger Drake has moved down to 4 tenths of a second. Latowski has moved up just a little bit. And here we come. Ron Fritzley just kind of holds his own now. This guy hasn't been in the race car for 8-10 years around Evergreen Speedway. Did run a little bit over WVSO. Looks like the car's a little bit tight on it. Keep your eye on that 27 car. As they come on up and put a lap on the 9 car of Gene Mullane. Mullane off the base just a little bit. Zach Bristol doing a great job in that red car coming off of turn number 2 right now, right behind the 44 car and the 4 car as they follow him up the back 2. As we move back on up front, it looks like Roger Drake is on a real tear. He's starting to move it out just a little bit, 6 tenths of a second as they cross the line that last time. Fitzpatrick has got a little bit of push in that car as he goes into turn number 1. Let's see if we can go down. I'll try real hard to go down to Jeremy in the pit.
All right, the number 8 car, the 8 Nova, John McCord in here with a flat right rear. So the time to talk about how to take the jack underneath the car and it's dropped down so much. So John McCord in the pit with a flat right rear in the 8 car.
Thank you very much, Jeremy. Appreciate that. I hope I hit the right button. Steve's had to step out for just a minute, so we'll see if we do. But look at that 85 car. He's really picked it up. He's only 5 tenths per second now behind Fitzpatrick. This thing is going to really wind up being a good one here pretty soon. We are on lap number 8 right now. He normally runs, I do believe, number 53. Is that correct,
Yes, he does. So he is taking someone else's number for points on this particular event. He's closing right up on Fitzpatrick. I know John Fitzpatrick's probably saying, come on, kid, put the hammer down, put it down. There's Petulant. Roger Drake has got a little bit of a loose race car, but at 90-degree heat, that's not surprising to me whatsoever. The 4-car and Josh LePage and Zach Bristol got a good race going out there. That's just coming out for turn 2. Zach Bristol on the outside, LePage in the inside in that number 4 car. That is a team car to the Roger Drake car. Here we go. Lukowski now is looking like he's going to put a move on the inside. Coming out for turn number 2 of Fitzpatrick. The red car and that day glow green and black car. They go in turn 3. Fitzpatrick gives them all kinds of room. It looks like they're going to make it coming door handle, door number. Oh, I think there might have been a little contact off of turn number 4 that time. Now Fitzpatrick takes it into the corner, giving him all kinds of room down there, giving him a whole car width, and oh man, the Lukowski car just turned it sideways, dropped the left front tire clear on the inside of turn number 2, and lost himself all the position that he had gained down the front chute. Roger Drake said, that's okay guys, battle it out, I don't care, here he comes, he's going to try it again. Fitzpatrick is just really doing a great job. He's actually not losing any time at all, moving on the outside. That's the old Jay Sauls theory when he won the race here. Move on up 2-3 grooves and just keep the old motor wound up and away you go. Roger Drake has moved it out now to a 1.3 second lead. But there's a great battle going on also for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Here comes Ron Priestley. Come on, Ron, fill that baby in there. Ron Priestley in that 27 car. He's probably sweating himself plumb to death right now. He hasn't been in a race car for so many years. But I can tell you one thing I can guarantee of, and that's a smile on his face. Ron Priestley, as he's battling down there for the 4th, 5th, and 6th position between him, Richard, and Davidson. Car back out onto the track. Here come our leaders. What's going to happen here? We got a car pulling up on the track. No, our second place car of Fitzgerald and Lukowski. 00 car going right behind Richard and Priestley and Davidson in the 68 car. Whoa, I hear tires squealing. What happened? That was Zach Bristol as he went into turn number 1. He hang on. He's doing okay. As they go into turn number 1 and 2, the 00 car and Priestley in the 27. Isn't that a neat looking car, number 27, day glow orange letters on the plaque, that's normally driven by his daughter Jill. But she had a tennis tournament this weekend, so she put the old man in it. Said they were having a party up at Crescent Bar, decided to go racing, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's racing the car. That 00 car is holding him off real good. Chuck Richards, I think he's been around here for a while, I do believe. He's doing an awesome job as Priestley kind of moves up on him. Maybe Priestley's a little bit rusty, but we don't want to tell him that. We don't want to tell him that.
No, we'll tell him that. He won't.
But boy, Roger Drake, check it out. The 2 1/4 second lap over second place. Jack Fitzpatrick, boy, what a battle. I was checking that out down below, and boy, what a race. Daryl Lukowski, Jack Fitzpatrick, so clean. Really impressive.
It has been impressive. It's only a 30-lap main event, and we are on lap what right now?
We have 13 to go. It'll be 12 right now. Roger Drake coming across down to 1. Still the battle for second place. We've still got a lot of time left in this one. Lukowski halfway off the race course. Using that 4-man traction control to put some wedge into that 85 or 52 car within the side of the traction on. Zach Bristol hanging in there in the 17 car as well. It's been real cool. We have problems.
The 8 car has a little bit of a flat tire. He's put back out there, and he's back out there doing battle. But LePlanc's doing a very good job in that 4 car. I don't think he's raced these cars much. I know he's raced some legend cars. He's been in probably this style of car, but he's doing a good job.
He is. He's going by Mike Marsaller, Kenny Harrison. Here comes the plant. It's Ron Mincy. The Lang is coming across as does Zach Driscoll. But our leader, Roger Drake, pulling away from his second out. The Thompson will move down on the inside of this package as they head into one.
Oh, it looks like it may happen this time. He didn't check. The left rear wheel did not drop off like it had been before. Oh, Fitzpatrick's got a motor in that baby as they go into turn number 3. And but Lukowski's going to have to really establish himself here, but Fitzpatrick has given him the whole underside of him, so he's running a very, very good race. And I know I've got the power to make it up going down the 2. And oh, a little bit loose that time. You see the backhand wiggle right in between turns 1 and 2. And there you see Lukowski dropped off on the inside again.
Yeah, every one of them are loose going into turn number 1 that time. That whole pack that just manages to get around the 9 car in the lane. Back up front though, here comes the leader about to put Zach Bristol down a lap. Goes to right now. Off to the second place and third place. Boy, those things are getting loose and they are getting ugly to drive.
Well, I'll tell you what though, I'm watching Fritzley, my buddy. He's really diving that thing into the corner. He's starting to get pretty racy here. So I think we may have something happen pretty soon. Look at that. He's diving that baby into turn 3. So, well, you lost it a little bit there. Let her wash up on him. Okay, let's be real smooth on the wheel, Monty. Let's go.
Boy, Chad Fitzpatrick is doing a marvelous job hanging on to second spot. Lukowski now got a little bit on the inside. And let's see, as Ron mentioned, a lot of motors in between the front tires of that number 12 car. Chad Fitzpatrick is a great run no matter where he comes off on turn 2.
Lukowski's doing exactly what he needs to do. He's holding him down.
Yeah,
He thinks that he can get him on the outside. He may be able to do that. Now he tries to the inside. Looks like he might have this happen as they come up on Zach Bristol. He's been trying that thing for 25 laps. Drops the left rear off again. That's going to kill him down the back too. Let's see what happens if Fitzpatrick can catch back up to him. It's about a car length quicker down the 2. Monty, every time he drops the left rear wheel off, it costs him.
Darrell with a phenomenal run is coming off at turn number 4 that time to get around Chad Fitzpatrick. And now we're out in front of him. Really interesting. We won't have enough time if we have 5 laps to go to catch Roger Grace. If Roger is on cruise control, if he gets around before, or Joshua Plant, if the Plant will pull his number 4 car into the 5th call of the day. And continue on with Roger Grace. If he comes out at turn number 4, he'll have a bunch of cars up ahead of him, but it may not matter as we have got 4 laps to go. Roger Grace holds it.
Well, I didn't notice until you brought it up that the 85 car is the 53 car down the back chute. I knew, I didn't know that he had to change the numbers on the left-hand side.
The only side you're scored on is the right side.
That's the way to look at it. Yeah, that's for sure. Our laps are starting to wind down. Roger Grace, wow, he just got himself a great lead right now. Lukowski and then oh, Fritzley gets racy on the outside. Hang on, Ronnie. As they go into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, they're coming up on the lap car. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. Got a sandwich. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh. There he goes. He's made it all up. I don't think he's smiling right now, Steve.
Well, I'll bet he is. Here's what's going to happen. It's going to go back to Ron Fritzley racing against Bob Fox up at a small little half-mile track somewhere up in Canada. And going back to the days when these guys used to just absolutely... What happened with Fritzley?
Ron says, hey, it worked last time. I'm not letting off this time. I'm going to fly that baby into turn 1, and he did. Oh, my goodness. He wants to get this position bad. I'm loving this. This guy's a million years old, and he's doing good.
All right, we have a caution out. Holy cow, there goes the lead for Roger Grace. It was almost up to a 2.5.
Well, we've had LePant out there.